for and no and some match about some around some and some and say when him say me no kasa pontena your friend Steph Curry and some Macacopra na shaka mama carry queen so a Manchester pontena super ya na Steph Curry and yes answer na your room and some our fourth quarter our brothers a fourth quarter can't be ano na Chester Warriors so some other baby a gamer when some galusu ya we are so pay and some island pay at the funia your friend South Court no so when to me and trust be no dem say kan nyina no and some answer of another player yeah case our Ghana time no dem say kan nyina no so player your friend Steph Curry almost same so contrast can we ay MRI our brand MRI nyina no ya run your who pretend portia pontena your friend Steph Curry and some knowledge me at our brand and some update about some nyina no ya de MRI ya for another pay and some our show no so afei my men front one so and some our Mexico City when to Maria can say Formula 1 and some Barcelona Adiba can say I could not find say Carlos Sainz I know and I report on say can you say when some Argentina can say I am Mexico when some Grand Prix Mexico City and some Maria City now so say when our brother men so run Watching mania, your friend Sam and I said, Bocao says, no, one of some fire, Namam Dominion, London Norisa, one of the Chi, and McLaren, Tosumi, and I for Ferrari teammate, your friend said, I had Charles Leclerc, one of some Matoso, I am Yansa, not just a Carlos says, and some Ramo, and some other mania can say Ferrari, one of some Adia City, now our Prano Pano, and Shadanya, such a Pebri, and some our 2024, one more driver, I yes, standards, that's our Pramano Casino. Real fellas say McVerstappen no and a dozen melodinia you can say a driver standings our brano and some 2024 when we start to omujuma in the sana diano and some mercy our crying in our no yet the Emma yet for an pay and some now show us a ballon d'or I want some pinano and some arabanum decamame I yet Manchester United some man you follow when some game a boss yet to general boss and some and some other my worst time about Konacha, some game, I confirm some people to buy. Now, make another person. Coach no or did you be said yana fa anasani attack say video assistant referee afoswa wo some ayom no man na nje ho esa one ayare so procedure no ewa ana fa krakra mo san faswa wo implement ne kan say fa no yana chesem ama pepepe ye enso anwe payo ani tadu ba bia yana krakra say Manchester yes so mo na mo bibia ye kan ye pa no enso ana say wo hwe man you team na German say kan say players no yesem omubufui na dintia Manchester players abufui ya ne say wo mo se ba ne sen ana referee Michael Oliver etimi je ball we say a penalty adea Matthias Zelet no ensom aka aye Danny Ings na Manchester players abufui nyina no wo mo se de see na aye adea ye kan say aye standard sabia bibi ehia bibi ana sabia obi pim obi no obi nan ensom ga hia aye normal etidi na mo spend be sabia simam yensa na enwa chafe kwara de mo kan say on foot decision referee and a penalty na mo a video assistant referee and some other recommendation edmo run say omra no ha jen bi said be a wonu some abatimi age etina domo kan nyina say referee no wo mo defend no our Manchester players no wo mo some abrofu a cheso ru no and some agents aboy and some other aboboku a ye fan say West Ham am nam so a wo mo some lose some match no na German say kan nyina say who the referee now? Your friend Sam Michael Oliver and some other and some of the tontea. Yes, you players may say woman casa let themselves down out there. Woman to the about so many chances. I was not much anymore. And then catch chances in now. Are you begging? Are you baller? I was saying come you Erisha go. Are your chances also can be a by no? Yeah, can I ask our friend so make us say no, not just a man you are no and some Kakolus game no and to Omo Casa, one more for Oman Casa ever bra. When some West Ham and some national sense, yes, boys, me to the bus and what game no, Nanka match and me you, about me really easily our bra, and come on some black and Tinino, and some your boys Nankasa, when some consider your day a year home something and some to another power show us a fee, my main front two, one of some coaching your friend Eric and good himself and now will so much about Copa. Now question marks about Juma, will so much we know not just say resi question marks no more na me no case enram what be say say aye referees and Manchester Lucy yes I game no some abaso na Manchester manager no say adeba kwen fa no say lack aye dia I say any Manchester fafa man you bet me abobo ni nyina man you abe drum bet me bia de kitikiti bi na ye fa no say lack I say ba na bia ensure say bia nkurumdie ensom abe Man United for the answer no ya na Manchester entenya ni nyina no enuma ya na chese ha dwepa kambi na enra ma manju som aluzu om game no yenti coach na ye fa no Eric Ten Hag.
It's not about me in this moment. Definitely the luck is not on my side. It's not about me. It's about the team, and it's not on our side. And last season was not different. But in the end, we turned this around, and we are so determined it will be the same case today. But yeah, we have to turn this around, and it will turn around if we keep playing like we are playing now. We see in this block Brentford, Fenerbahce today. We play really good football. In this moment, definitely.
Yes, Manchester many Janina compare I am Manchester and Ariano, Manchester for bro, Judy Bassa, Motombono, and some of our Suriname lack, and then Manchester for far, a Jubabia Chester game, no, woman some Ade War, now Mamin front to him, Arsenal, and Liverpool for gamer, and then some about so from 2 goals down, and now some cut down, no Liverpool Barrow store, one cut down, no Liverpool level packing. Now, Virgil van Dijk, Enra, and Omubusa says, title race among forces say the Liverpool team no most stand it to some bet me agenia your fans of Premier League Ghana Van Dijk say Emirates one aye baby a Man City a balance season ama chese Man City so ebe lose ye na so ni nyina chi Man City to aso akwaje Premier League si omo na so na mo aka so mo ba match ni mu na wa ken bi ama man fa church say ai Arsenal for no say omo lose eno match ni dia na chese title race Arsenal enka hu biem say Arsenal abaso watch Premier League na eji so mo shall Liverpool and I say worst case scenario and some aye draw e draw mo say aye there omo be den na when aye business as usual enra wo mo ba so mo so ba bom game na mo yentwa ne ya say the season no and some no say question say ye nyantru babi aba Van Dijk ne say mo ntena kire mo fasten mo sit ball say be a mo betimi enjoy right now say Liverpool team no and some adamo ba call the same question omubusa coach your friend and a slot so opening and you be say so be say mo your title contenders mo beche many janesem afei and ya bon 9 matches our Premier League no after 9 matches untumi ntra babi and calculate am yes and Liverpool beche and I say be Liverpool ajewe afei kwa games no ya bo makoma 9 pe yinti Liverpool coach no.
Talk about title contenders and where we are exactly in the league, and that's also part of your job. The only thing I look at is can you get a result in a difficult way game as this one, and the way we did it pleased me a lot. And we're only 9 or 10 games into the season, but to see that we can compete with such a strong Arsenal team in their stadium, that is very pleasing to see. But what that exactly will lead towards the end of the season, I cannot tell you yet. I know you guys like to talk about title.
Yes, and also a Liverpool coach, and I'll just say, you're getting some Emma, you're tough for and Raman for Virginia personally. Bobo fans Arsenal, Omutim Massa, Womutia Bass manager, fans Mikel Arteta, one of some about there, a monstrous team. Now, did you Virginia Bass a team manager, fans Arteta, and some about the other Kenneth Hadia, one more I am Martin Odegaard, Dono and the Umpo, Yano make a difference, and some other Arsenal team. We could be a creativity. I want to background final. I have done for us. We shall matches the Arsenal elbow, Ebium, and some Sabia brain for matches by the only woman can understand Arsenal, and some match me generally for putting Arsenal. Et me bomb matches I can send in your results in the year. Not just as I buy some planning now. Woman some never some dear, and you must so abaya some sample at the amatim no room for the Mikel Arteta no Casino who could a Premier League table no swa Bobo Fantasy Arsenal between Omo and some and Man City our decline and some our table no so I have 5 points and a Man City established between Omo and some and Arsenal I have 1 point between Man City and some and Liverpool now many Fantasy Arteta say Sawom and I have 5 points upper and no uncle now the moment Tababa Sabia oh you 5 points behind you know Yana had jump no and the Ajabako among Panasa Amubenya Nanka Arsenal and I 5 points Yentia coach I have found some Mikel Arteta.
You don't want to be in that position when I be 5 points ahead, but this is where we are, and again I think the team it's alive. The team wants it. You know, I feel it every single day. The players that cannot play, they're upset that they are not playing. The ones that they get injured, the ones that they are there, they are in a good moment. So things will turn up, and we're gonna in a better place. But we are certainly there. Well, you don't want to be in that position when I.
Okay, yes, and I am some manager, Francis Mikel Arteta, and I'll tell you, Dana accepts Emma, you for and nano pay, and some our show so Unim Sanwa, Wabel Koba said Chelsea, so I will feel the Bobokua, your Francis Newcastle, a Bomu Gemino, my men fan Twins, and one Ura, your Francis Badat, a Bali, and one runner, your fan Paul Winstanley, no Mumino, and some our Stanford Bretronoma, one some Amonita, and you came about some telephone in your massa. What is the cat from Pada for Womono? Who's the cat? I say, what the young woman to talk credit to go phones? Whoa, Sikan Taho, our brown woman, just some woman, but your pastor say, among for some Yashasiaje, a yet Chelsea team at the and the team Kakanum, many Jeffers and some Maraska Jumedia, one who some Jubabia, or Montuba from Nua Bencho, maybe a ball Pedro Neto and what be a who's a Basso, what the Rhys James El Cotinant number 3. And I said the attacker said be a left back normally. Yana Malo Gusto and a boho. Nabian Rhys James Ababo Tunas Anwa. When my Malo Gusto Akobani for road number 2. Emma Rhys James Ababo 3. Natchez a mini channel. What him your Emma Oka and one some Kakanamum was sent never to Jasako permanently. On for Tresca. Eba Stadium Sam Amoba Hebo. Nanka and your Copaman Kawai. Aquadanum by a special Ewa Brennan American say play a bit of Tisako permanently and a many Papa Stadium say, when we swim number trust care room, no more brother with James, I come out 3, okay, yeah, but about 2 can on Saturday, Emma may catch us, or run, I say, Yaman to just say, Rhys James, we are captain, into expecting more, Eddie Fu, expectations, I say, your cast will be a leader, woman Levi Colwell, Abba saying, I just a leadership, be a bonus, be a pecking order, Nessa Colwell, Equa, and your man else, and we'll put at the shower bench. I did shower the red card umpire and Ramasa Bola. A year Rhys James upon and our 300 non worshiper. Yintil coach no bra. What can be added for Rhys James and so on.
I spoke with the race many times since we started the season, even when he was injured. I really love and I really like race. But the only thing I was telling the other day, and I repeat once again today, is that from the captains I expect more. So from Rhys and from all the guys that they sometimes they are captain, is because you are captain for a reason and you have to show every day. And then inside the pitch, Rhys is top player. I said many times that
yes, and no minim say more chance said you best ya call our La Liga anymore. Na yen nim say na no match about so massa say am say bounce team ayen hu atasa e bia rhino afa chese bidie ma na chese bidie free ayesoro abana den ko bankum abanifa say bounce team no afani fa Lami Jamal Emediayo afa bankum Rafinha inform ono so no we ma de ni anayo Lewandowski kware say no wa bomb set to Obama na Barca team say when part aba bench no na what start to and no your team manager na your friend sans flick and some about na new man cross no Saturday Emma Quatana your friend say Lami Jamal reporter Barca racially Madrid supporters nibi and some abusino ebi ayisu F word ebi ayisu S word ebi cross sabi one kan on kan ho o ya day I just a day also no baba o bada bay I who tiko o ya bama isakora mera wuti passe masanano womu super kodai nani nyina ne yensema kora no kraso kokan before the game sam on a mission mission completed. That's how I'm gonna get to her. I feel when you do some Satia, just an incentive at Sakura Kitwana, your phone salami, Yama Jaminian Sen, and way, and some my latest Tabalika. Almost for some Munano Saturday Nanajo, Jaminian and Nano Prince Bassa for say, and one should hear him so Mancas Abasan here. Your phone say official complaint, Abaco, and Salalika for Jana, woman some other enough, I am sufficient. Our brother said, no, to my Crofoya, woman some I Sanumano, now Jaminian say Mofista, woman at the Abama cameras are capture, a beam, and a ocean Kodana, woman some Dilami Shamatam, and a Sompa phone in an opinion, and I say cameras and swat capture Confona, woman ever start investigations, Nino, and no Asoba Coso, Williams Al Classico, your boy, I was paid, Namum Classico Joshua. Na chese ankamia se wiasa fana nyina no ensom abastan still na mame eye prime minister ewo India India for na mo say tete blasters so mo boy wo mo sha mo say 99 101 and you say on boba na dan jata na mo goalkeeper ri dware no e mo so ma hye pen o mas almost uni apoma shot to be a Danny Jata. We be no bechi goalkeeper no koncha na hye. Ba ko do mo se Danny ma no to pito no da say no. That's a kakrakabi. India for some come to work up that now. India Prime Minister here, ye from Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi. Oh no, I know say sa born am. I'm born Spain. I can say classic no. Oba India sa pepe. Na El Clasico bedruswa India no adageni posokra chese be bia be Fabian aye topic for discussion chese Madrid besha we se bounce besha we se Madrid besha na bia se omo tira council bia enso match na dwena ko ba say nano Saturday bounce Real Madrid bo kono wo mutifie omo stadium wo magigis kayawi akata so ade sound be jagum ambience ene chese na ma ye be miam wa hei wo mu yan sa ba 4-0. Said you must do come on and some our Indian and worship and said ye Yanan you must cross our Indian one here because a India home po and there'll be a classic and some baswa Ning and I update Abana Jaminian and Nano Peno latest and so years I came no yes our local room Madrid players no omina buafu and what you technical team woman you know woman to about some modern pan in our phone. Nah, when a boss a bar, when you some mistakes in Emma Barcelona 1, Emma dominate 2, Emma Bossa, and just yes, I do Bakua, a trauma will come Musumu, and it says Uncle Cosso, Elmo shriek, and I'll be on Colusia, and while we can home cry. No so what time I have been a bill. No Obama Bassa show Baku, Miansa, and name. I just say hard jumper. Now, latest I mean, I said you're a buffu pa, I Jude Bellingham, yes, plus in a Danana buffu. Awasoro wo free stadium akofie ni na o drive akono na chesem abufo wom Shadrack mama manager Carlo Ancelotti and permit home awasam toba wonim sem Ancelotti a drive through a red light and a traffic lighter na chesa so red bamet na no two afa so ma taxi driver bi e bona bem pan so be masede on tie kra shak whatsapp no mama real quick misraw ani braba panto no we so a timer na chesa every year can say a stadium and some atom akọ na can say o real for Ancelotti no and some drive yakwa red light also I was sanko gina no yenim kwade say red means stop na be matwa fa so ensom ekọ amachese ni nyina no eno so ay update eba honsam ye de ema ye temfo enano pay ensom awo shoro so no nie yes me da say enti the BMW ni nie Ancelotti na ekọ no police ni gina ho am say car white ni taxi am say na pampa no koma ni si so wo de watwam wo kọ we nyame emfa fie na bia ni fa na say bankum ade na so red no okọ nyina driver na bona wo de yinti kakra bi mame sound obo say taxi driver na Ancelotti abain Yes, inti abena wote ya no enom aye taxi driver and a bunch loti aben actual addresses so opani adena aso koko nti mentwamu konkonko fa samoma ulusu el classic kwanta sentasi say ya o echiwa yo ho hwekwa ye no na ba married for no bo aye basa asavu beto we have to continue. This is the way sa anti unu na ekona ye bonus so be cross wontie na report from inside kan say omo ben Florentino Perez omo say you want to just wura no match no bon na no Saturday send re ebe free abm no be atwam 5-1 Jose ebe ya enye na no Saturday match no sam otifie na waje mako 4 chesa ball enye what the players a compare FC Barcelona players eni kwasa Barca eba dominate team eba still show so ko amademi nyana no so wura no yese na buafu kakra Ebufo bam amatches after the game crown one some locker room and boys and kasai na report ami nyano say asem yi ya ka unum say jaminya no say amon fresh says ai and e be a defeat e be raise aye question marks our manager na ye fa me Ancelotti no coach no sanya bia no wo beto aso ana so be jame kwan report ami say kan say Xabi Alonso asma ya be ka owura Amasian ko Liverpool afa ana slot ama Alonso stay yedi carry a true yada say Real Madrid woman understanding favorite say woman abetimi afa Alonso 1 on my born ayefe and after 2 was some results no and some aba na asa nipa bi kwa wogire bi say originally Sankaya season we kra na Ancelotti budget Champions League go so wonju ayedian ka bi on wan kasa be ko anase bi on be jam kra na ko jami nyina no and say yes adwuma no ma hyase underground our brand no kasa no report to me nyano so wura no wo ma hyase no Xabi Alonso e camp edun koma wo ma be say the right replacement no and no some ayi ono no be say adwuma no wo mo some Demano. Now report to me say Ancelotti. Yes, so coach dressing room. Also the buffy. Our bench or dribble no Tinetin and sa. Our boss coach Hansen Flick. So we be kind of postmaster at dinner. Uranum at the end and Nian or Canchano. It all a Canchamon Central for them. What can reason Tiana buffy at a chance of Flick. Oriano Stormy will run dressing room straight. One castle beyond him. And our coach dressing room. Yes, so quiet. I'll catch our boys in the same. Wajidi say oma compete pa na see na matches akani oma bono especially our first half no dia and your Madrid our chance way I just one game many jana so can be say wono wadu bono chiache the last time a bar say olusu a classico womo to asom eje Champions League and somebody see omo na so etimu amoye ai and Madrid asano omo hwira dentani na no wo come ma so to say way I just one game afei and 6 points abeda omani bobo kuwa ye fano se bounce enter unum se na make say no jaman se kan se ye say wudru ayi bobo kuwa wan se Madrid Mbappe ye say odutum onu ankasa ye say boy na consider say wa fairly aye Real Madrid supporters no and ye one and after 2 ye ka say bia Madridismo e bia omo acha so ye die hard for na and so wa fairly omo pa and ye ka say obi ye Ghanaian obi a Spaniard, obi a French, okro Madrid, woman the any Madridism. Not just say, Yakas what fairly as a Ghanaian, what fairly as a Madridism. Mbappe to me a pass one, and some the amount for being shamo. Now, yes, oh, did you say, a woman's assassin I din amano. No, about succeed our Real Madrid. Yes, oh, Jinuti say a day obey a successful our Bobokua. Your friend Real Madrid, your friend was settled. I'm a Tessakrano, and I'm from I don't want to when your chances to be about to train outside the Sodia or your containment. I just an England and Yuma, and some across so I'm a nano payno. Yet then update some Atemamesa. Sabi be I find here.
Yes, Monday, another Monday morning. Yabama, Yancha, T4, Niasha, passports and anopay. Na yen komono essay and fem free her. Fancy, none wonder Saturday no, me tunidin the Fantastic Four. The entire opportunity in the Fantastic Four near the games and ABP this weekend and very crucial towards how a bit more an opportunity to make themselves known. Say league no my ready so mobeje and I say my ready so be compete at the highest level. Now to start, now no Saturday meet now no catch us say Barcelona first goal Barcelona be winning game, at the Real Madrid. There's no way Real Madrid was going to come back from that. Say very difficult. But the other one I can one quite surprising here. Say this was one game I really saw and predicted. Say Real Madrid be go the Barcelona, but Intimi Ambassa, which highlight the biggest issue are FAC Real Madrid assistance. Then number 2, it's also actually how resilient Barcelona is here in terms of a more highline or mobile. Do not feel say that is also their weakness. Hamanioma SCT Ekoye at the MOMO. But fancy to be very quick on the Real Madrid matter. I strongly believe say Real Madrid problem now. Ya can wasem wufia. Now Real Madrid supporters be who say as a what time club no on pe club na sem no. And the door mani no. We've always said they needed this humbling to understand. Say I don't know we in the transfer marketing room. You don't expect to have Danny Carvajal as your starting right back, then Lucas Vazquez as the backup. This was always going to be exploited at some point in time. And what was share Real Madrid ne Celta Vigo biano. You could see that was one game. Celta Vigo for no exploiting Lucas Vazquez side up.
Yes.
But finally, there was so much wasteful in that particular game into a resource. This time around, I dare be a Quadema Real Madrid biana against Barcelona a dane in favor of Barcelona. Obiane Real Madrid de bois. Real Madrid, I'm comfortable wasting so many chances. Then Real Madrid will bounce back. Real Madrid will come and score a lot of goals. No matter be win the game, nobody call. This time around, Adane. Real Madrid squander a lot of chances. Then at the end of the day, it overturns. Then Obabinya, Barcelona Babe Shomo. I agree to the fact that Kylian Mbappe because were disappointing Real Madrid faithfuls in most of these players. But Kylian Mbappe is the last player I expect in a Bembobu or some of these things that is happening. Oh, he has seen it at the top level. And or one player, he's supposed to pick up himself and work his way into such situations and start getting the results as soon as possible for Real Madrid. But this was a resource Real Madrid really needed to make sure, say, at the end of the day, Sompa realizes that they need reinforcement at their defensive line. They need reinforcement at their fullbacks. And I think that is the reason why they are so much bent on getting Alexander Trent-Arnold to come in. Say the but the resource in your manner, according to Real Madrid in this particular fixture, it was really coming. This is no surprise. It was really coming. And it needed to happen for Real Madrid to step up. And I think Carlo Ancelotti will also give himself a reality check. Individual players in the Crampo de Tunche, I think Real Madrid off the ball and their shape in terms of their defending structure, a big problem. And teams create a lot of chances against them. Now, Rebecca says Stuttgart, Enya 1.9 non-penalty chances XG against Real Madrid.
Yes.
The first time in 2 years, Real Madrid are considered set chances. It was Santiago Bernabeu. People raised an argument, say Real Madrid, and this is how they start the season. I said no. The numbers and the statistics, any idea Stuttgart, Real Madrid defensively and their structure, something is wrong, and they need to back up, and they need to work their way around it. And they were like, "Oh, there be sanity, there be." It is different from 2 seasons ago. Real Madrid were conceding chances 2 seasons ago, but it was not as much as this time around. Real Madrid is conceding chances, especially at home. And the fact that Ancelotti is so much bent on changing the position of Jude Bellingham to help defensively shows you that there is a problem. And also, we can talk about personnel, agreed. But I think tactically, Carlo Ancelotti is also getting it wrong in terms of the defensive structure of Real Madrid. Especially, Abraham was expecting the fullback in Lucas Vazquez who attack more. And the 2 defensive midfielders, Bakokra and track it back to fill in the holes. And also almost center backs and Bakun team cover the fullback role and the center back role. For example, Namdiabe Remo Liverpool and slot. Shekunate and Alexander Trent-Arnold. If you want to look at it, look at Kunate and Alexander Trent-Arnold. How Kunate is able to cover the space Trent-Arnold Bejan or Hodiako, and at the same time give you efficiency when it comes to say, defending the spot as a center back. Militao is a good defender, but Militao is not an exceptional defender. And the back line of Real Madrid, he might be good for you at some phases of the game being aggressive, but I think he's also a weak link in covering those spaces because Vazquez ain't a typical right back, so they be able to attack it. And you will need him on the front line. When he goes up front, you're very good. And these are the defensive structures Real Madrid will need to deal with. And I think with time, maybe they can get in the personnel, or Carlo Ancelotti might fix it out as soon as possible. But this is a reality check for them. And I didn't know Real Madrid didn't want to know. And no more fans, they will have to accept that. And Slot, about Manchester United were away. And Slot, about Arsenal were away. And Slot, about Chelsea were free. Liverpool, among these 3 games, and 7 points out of 9. Into this particular league, nani pado do na say, no, league ni difficult for you. League no untimi more. But I think Ancelotti is proving all of us wrong when it comes to the setup now set here for Liverpool. And he's working quietly. He's doing it quietly. And now, I would say, Arsenal might feel there were certain injustices that were made onto them by referees in those days. But a game was a game where these two teams were at par. There was no difference. And even Liverpool at some moment in the game was so much threatening. Some combat may win the game at the end of the day. And there are 2 double pivots in Gravenberch and McAllister. I've always said, and no, because Liverpool has always gone with the 4-3-3. And in terms of the past things, I am say Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp type of midfielder now open after Fabinho. Onyano. But Onyano, that player never and when Timmy almost said they know City pay. It was our market and he said no pay BBM. This is the reason why Liverpool was looking for Lavia. It is our issue to send him Lavia and Lavia there. You see, let me tell you something. Lavia, calmness and everything he brings to the midfield is what Ancelotti would have laughed in the central defensive midfielder, especially in the double pivot. And he will give you the drive you want for 20 years, 10 years. And I didn't Liverpool, I think for now, Penipo Betima competing Manchester City for the league title. It is not Arsenal. Liverpool. And the consistency in their results is showing. This is their first draw. League near too young. Man was a man for a year. League near the I'm using the word say Omuya common betima compete City. Due to the gap between the two of them, many results on Munya. I'm not saying it's a Liverpool by the league, There's a difference between being competitive and winning the league. You can drop in the middle of the season. Me, the only person I met him and says me Buaka Biamano. I want the Premier League near Manchester City because why no time and over again.
Okaso Obejin Kwandi.
But Liverpool will compete. But it is too early. But I think the signs are good. Be a Boko Pamadine. But the biggest surprise this season for Chelsea and Nicholas Jackson.
Give it to them.
Kopama has been getting the plaudits. Yeah, Bonabaso. By radio statistics, on say now he has become said the 3rd player to score 20 goals for Chelsea in 44 games. Non-penalty. I'm using the word non-penalty. What did I mention? It is fastest to 20 Premier League non-penalty goals for Chelsea. The other kind Diego Costa or you 29 matches. Jimmy Floyd Hasselback you 37 matches. Nicolas Jackson you 44. The man Nicolas Jackson the no year come Krania said the first 27 games no was 9 goals I 3 assists. But the last 17 games were involved in 16 goals, which means was 11 goals I 5 assists.
Give it to them.
And he's becoming a very influential player within the setup and becoming the number 9 Chelsea has always wished for. After Diego Costa, Chelsea are Brewo striker home papa. Omoko Fabiba, Obama Yangeba, now we bottle chai, Obama Yangeba, now we say Obama. And this is one guy, Oba Ashasen more ding.
Sompa Sports.
But look at the way he has done it. And he also has a long story like the way Ubenyan say Alfonso Davis, Ewobia, Omufri Liberia, Ghana. From Banjul, Gambia, to Senegal. And how Akodana Trive, only New Christian Valentin. And the way I was it here grown, I only hope that he's going to be the missing piece and live up to the name of Modetono was Senegal, being the Senegalese jobber. And I think he has started on a good note. Yamwana Basso saw the Bekwari Yapa.
Whoa, Meza Medase, me ba Mike eho, and then Mama Muska, Scano, the luckiest. A Jumediano, Ebeba, so you take it, no, a star 712 hash, star 712 hash on your phone. Network hours will be from 1 Ghana, kwesi 5,000 Ghana. As an individual, ultimately you take it, and I'm kabum, now your group, so I'm ultimately take it. A different clubs, and a church mate juniors, and a boys, and a girls, and you know, Mumbai, now Munchimu. Take it grand draw at 30th November. Sikawum and yes kakatuakra and yes sikawa and tishanos netian ye mame the luckiest ejumedian and Mike.
Fancy made us say before the season never started. Sompa Kasabipa Urefi during the transfer window. Barca always
finds a way. Yeah.
Say no matter what, Barca finds a way. And that day, many Barca fan, but I am celebrating them for the remarkable victory over the Santiago Bernabeu. Now, Shadrach, I will the picture be now. I'm out the torso. So, our picture be as answer for so. This victory was cemented with products of La Masia. Baby, omo chitra abuano. Why no mo sanso saneno? And a home fast one aba. Amo obiaswe. As many as 8 players from Barca's La Masia featured in that remarkable win over Real Madrid. Starting with goalkeeper Iñaki Pena. He put in spectacular saves. Deny Mbappe 1v1 twice. Then you have Marc Casado providing the assist for the important first goal. There is also Alejandro Balde providing the assist for the second goal. Then you look at Fermin Lopez, not too good of a game, but was also very pivotal in the first half. Daniel Mobeshana 9 second half, and it was also crucial to whatever Barca did positively in the second half. Lamine Yamal scoring the third goal, a Barca product. Then Pau Kubasi at the heart of almost everything positive for Barca in terms of build-up play. Ana Gavi, and so then the count. So it was and then a mad victory no a year there. Also, Marco Shep Madrid 4-0 Bernabeu.
Oh yes.
Omodi Obama Young Moko yes no. But when money there, it tells their story better. And today, maybe we have to add certain context to the story. Saturday ni betina ni edi nkomo na metre me say Barca for no use ade amiense bi DDI. The DDI represents how direct they are, but they are dynamic as well. So, more dynamism and their directness, and then they do this with intensity. A better than Madrid, so I spent a lot of time talking about Madrid pressing. So okay, yeah, good. Idea Ambwa Madrid, without the ball mostly, was their lack of patience and lack of trust in each other. Barca had any teamwork. So that teamwork, it came with a certain chemistry and understanding of each other and the roles they are supposed to play. Inti cheke, Pedri Casado, Kubasi Inigo Martinez, Obia Tenehuase, Lamine Yamal Juskunde, Rafinha Balde, and then Lewandowski, Fermin Lopez. But in the Madrid setup, it was much more disjointed. It looks like Omo an underdeveloped chemistry. Oh, players no minimum. Omo yed namfo. But ye bobo na nkasa. The chemistry you have with each other. Ebua mamutimi play mo roles ni. Tini ye kaka se bi so center back there. I was so nya de oye aggressive, na de oye laid back akra. Send ye beya that chemistry will help you to defend water and defend fire. In the case of Madrid, they had players defending fire at the same time, and there was no water and a diomunya. So we'll talk about it. So Barca's trust, Barca's patience, and Barca's chemistry, it outweighed Madrid's lack of trust, lack of patience, and a more underdeveloped chemistry. And that is what I want to explain. Case number 1. Shadrach and Mame, Madrid, Ancelotti tactic no or deployer. What happened was that Omobeko man-to-man marking. Ancelotti trust in his players or Jomudipa. And individually they have the quality. But what Barca lucky? Madrid lucky the intensity to match Barca's intensity. Internal power story. Or say Barca for who say Madrid for second. You can't match their intensity. Quality for quality there. Oh, Obia will be. Vini will speed. Rafinha will speed. But how long can you sustain ball now person on a bono? That is the intensity aspect. So Madrid failed to match Barca's intensity. And until I may say it was a poor tactic from Ancelotti. The poor tactic, they say, so come man to man. It means you should have enough in your energy tank. Say player no, baby all corny the oye because these Barca players, they are dynamic, especially in their movement. And it's almost kitabo now, so they will move you across. If you don't understand things well, na chemistry in why you will be forced to follow them. And the Omunya way, I had the present of Barca, Madrid, sorry, starting with Vini. Normally, it's a whole press here, fancy. It will be offended the shadow press and now the shadow curve. Now, so may go into the opponent now. And this may go straight to say the Vini corner. He's not pressing right. So he's applying energy or apply speed, but a misapplication of that.
Okay.
Osha players in mostly so more caught pressing now.
Sompa
Or more chia or more kakra. Now it's or more block quite be no masanswako. And on the shadow area now ujano. Oh block one passing channel into way instead of Vini going too straight. Or baby to say or block a passing channel to Jules Kunde. In Desano, you limit the options at centre back now. Either say or call back to the goalkeeper or just one passing option. Oh yes, that's what we jam our opponent ultimate now on any press your boom no. But Vini go straight to sana. What will happen? On the on play. Ojanisa, it leaves Kubasi in possession with two easy options to pass to without even going to the goalkeeper. This is poor pressing. But of course, so we are man-to-man marking now. So you have players who are not so good at pressing. Mbappe, Vini, omna the front two. And the Vini, similar thing to Mbappe here. So it means allow Barca enough time to be on the ball to decide how to build up, especially with Inigo Martinez and Pau Kubasi. Again, Ancelotti Ejumano went to me and ye on the detailed roles where they are players. Another one, the shape of Madrid without the ball. Now 4-4-2, but too compact. Or my is so narrow. I saw my carbon, and it's also a shape no ha. Once a Saturday, me catch us say, Barca will overpopulate the central areas.
Yeah.
Send any you read you're crying coaching school. So how much more coaching school? They know the threat of Barca. So Madrid tried to find an antidote to it, and that antidote was having. Once I'm about 4 central midfielders Saturday, no. Camavinga, Bellingham, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Obomunina. No. Camavinga operated as a left central midfielder mostly when they were without the ball. Bellingham right central midfielder, Tchouaméni DM, and then also Valverde having a central midfield role back who move across.
Yes, so good.
So Omoye say, what they forgot was that Barca dynamism allows them to use central areas and then also the flanks.
Yeah.
And the Saturday they made the Barca creation of chances to also say to be creative from left, central, and the right. Into what fanfin wings on over. So Ojemu Manekwa, you will see that it allowed players like Balde, Kunde to also have options to search forward. And this played a role in the second goal now Barca share. Cross by from the left channel. It came from Alejandro Balde. And he have enough time and enough space. And Barca baited him into Lucas Vasquez. And why now Ojina Vasquez and Cheney in the circle? Rafinha. So Rafinha not on the wide. Watching Vasquez the Nakum. It leaves Bellingham as the only player to cover. But enough space to hold on to the ball, relax and find a target. So Madrid without the ball, anyhow narrow they were defending, it allowed Barca to use the left and the right channels effectively. Again, poor coaching. Poor coaching. What will we be saying now? System. Whether Ancelotti did not change because of a lack of personnel to influence the game. But I think that Edu say, he should have also diversified. And the Babet said the underdeveloped chemistry. It's Ibrahim Diaz about Diaz and quite one player. But when Barca did the young bar, he will play with Casado. They understand each other. That is how things work. The third one, Barca's dynamism. It confused the Madrid team, especially for their man marking. McCarthy said they were drawing players towards each other. And on more, they didn't act with tact. I saw a man for Madrid and Yejumano. The two Madrid centre backs. Check it. Femi Lopez and Ekono. Now Rudiger didn't cheat. So started being one. Rudiger was following Fermin. But check position now. The awareness no so start on replay the beyond. You see that Rudiger trust center line cry is not even aware. Central defender. Exactly. But it was the Barca's players, you know.
Man marking.
Oh yeah, man marking.
So
Femi Lopez in your time and Bobo and said your person or Bono. O said down come and exactly. And it ran through Lewandowski the same thing. Charles Bina Lewandowski. And the ball would work. Or draw or say Omube Yusu Amosa on your own play man enko. Another one. What's a Lewandowski? Militao Peso call Lewandowski. Rudiger is out of position. And so it means if Fermin Lopez decides to make a run, he will be free.
Just a flick.
Yellow arrow Nedano. Another one. There are several instances there. Wow, share game Libya. There's a Lami Yamal chance. Until Lewandowski Nabano. Who's a one? Again, Rudiger is out of position. Or marking wine, Fermin Lopez. Lewandowski now are trying to circle. No, Militao will go close. Then Lami Yamal is running inside. On the bad side of a brand here, saying, Mendy.
Yes, a moment.
Exactly.
I
tactical. Into a mob bro moi. A coach and a bro the other coach.
As me a Cabal, Barca's high line. And so Madrid ended up like making more offsides.
The lack of trust and the lack of patience. Chemistry no offside, you know. The third man mostly breaks the offside trap, and yet the striker. So striker then there's somebody to break it. My Barca first goal. Let me explain this better with the graphic. They make us a third man. Unya mostly midfielder. And last season, Madrid Bellingham tie or Rasheba boxing him. Now anyway, check it. Madrid centre backs and then box warm. Into one, you have Rudiger or come close to wine, Pedri. Then you have Militao getting close to wine, Rafinha. Then the central defenders now we are very good and combat me and market striker. No, they leave the striker to be marked by Lucas Vazquez, who is not even aware of baby also to block Lewandowski. One, Lewandowski he's a striker or a right-footed. Baby Vazquez is no. So I find preventing Lewandowski from moving. No. So it should be an inside player marking Lewandowski, not an outside player. So on the way sit here no, inside player and marking to or right no, do not Dania. No ajibon need the same. Now I spoke about the third man. Into Kaimbasa players or move. Pedri, Rafinha, and Lewandowski. 3. But for Madrid it was mostly 2. Mbappe, and Vini Jr. So in all this, you have to give Barca their flowers. It was a pure tactical display by Hansi Flick, mostly for how dynamic they are without the ball. But it wasn't a perfect game. So Madrid team now and time runs. This could have been an open game. And then your man say, I am saying this, Mbappe had a bad game, but it does not mean say San and Madrid spell never. These are players who can change things around. In time.
Okay, well, messages in my mention Modiane Kakana Membra Apostle. Frankie the Younger say Barcelona will win UEFA Champions League this season. Solomon Danzi say Madrid won't accept defeat there. Just understand the teenagers disciplined you. Perry Benny or say poor coaching. I know the laughing emoji said bye. Appear Desmond says this match needs to be watched again as a movie. John K. Akowa will say the analysis of your panel members are so in-depth and accurate. Great stuff from John our Toka UK and our day Nedian so ebaye and Magasti the famous say Barcelona teaches the world how to play football. They play with certain mentality. I say flick me the ball. I know you're brown, I don't know. Flecky, Lewandowski is so flecky. Yes, well, young's toothpaste and a young's toothbrush and so market and so. But money also be paid to young's total care, young's ball and a young's whitening. Ne brushes and so count Quadanim per 40 in our womb. Amount minty fresh breath for num sham. Amount see a fita kama. A ye new man kitten and a ma. A cow symptom in our set a bear. Also one and so bet me a dog. Young's toothpaste, young's toothbrush and yana apostle.
Me da say Bibi Abokodi. Just a little on the Classico.
Yes.
Our Formula One. There's a lot happening in Formula. But quick one. And so, Mike, Saturday I was listening to you from where I was. Now, the issue about the centre backs and the long ball. So, Mike, 30 minutes, we should say, Shadak where we are. The Lewandowski pass to Yamin Laman, Alka, Alami Yamal, Eda Militao, the Ronaldo. It's part of inexperience. But watch the pass from Kubasi that Michael was speaking about. You understand me? If you go back again, the pass from Kubasi. No, not this one. Pass Nefri after her. So look at it.
Check Rudiger starting position again. Was Wasaswayira Fermin Lopez cry.
Now, so normally such passes opens up defense. Now, Mami Mark Casado the that led to the first goal.
Sompa Sports.
Line breaking passes. Mark Casado the no. Now, Mark Casado the no. You should be either Militao or any. So see Militao and Rudiger.
Out of position.
So you could see that there is tactical masterclass. The coach has watched Madrid time and time again to the two centre backs. Now, and one thing I will say is that Casado is becoming a brilliant genius because Sa passway or my crossfield pass, Bayern Munich and then Barcelona, Rafinha third goal. Now, if you watch that pass, from the same Casado, Bayern, any Barcelona, the third goal Rafinha scored. Some complete back with the you see that he's becoming a master. That's it. He's becoming a master, and this is a 21-year-old pass or ye pass a ye defenders. And once again, you see how those young man has become a genius. You see, Barcelona midfielder, I don't think there's anybody that's better than him. He's the best midfielder Barcelona has now. It's not only the work rate, but also the pass.
Okay.
And the pass is near breaking lines, near the two centre backs, and a short answer. Look. So you don't only have the team playing very well, very expansively with intensity, but with the centre backs, and then one midfielder and Casado who can give wonderful line breaking passes that will become an opportunity that Barca will exploit. So for me, that is great coaching, and then the chemistry of the team. And we are starting with the training grounds. That's where you start from. Listen to other Barcelona players. The coach methods are friendly to them. We are good at. They requested for 3 days of like a joke. They were joking with it. He said 2 days. Because they trust him. He trusts them. He respects them.
Recovering so cry.
That is so.
Players now no more celebrate. Say the apostle can say in the dressing room. 3 days off, 3 days off. Almost recovery.
So a mutual respect and trust that he's won the heart of the players to his side.
Madrid fans now Drew stage. You can't no mood. After Omane Dortmund, no, 2-0, I'm going to say Ancelotti has grown complacent. Wafanyoma so easy. So him said before. So he's not coaching properly. Omo winning 5-0 on Bessie Gomez. Hey, na.
But Mike, on Vinny, let me tell you something. You see, these games are where the biggest game in his career ever he will ever have. You are playing the biggest club in the world in Madrid, the most successful, playing their biggest, bitterest rivals. This game make great players and not make them. Where you debut a Classico, the third minute, the Mbappe 3rd minute chance. Forget about the flag. Even when the flag was down, we wasted a chance. Those are the moment because see, games where a game are throw on the heart of the supporters. Do you understand me? Look, even near, and let me give that to 64 minutes, the pass from Vinicius or the inside on the right, outside on the right foot rather. Emma passed Mbappe. Yeah, the goalkeeper did well by opening the body, but I thought that he could have done better. And I could have been tricky keeper. What do I say? So this, don't forget, Mbappe or France league is not. He didn't play any big game. Yeah. That league is the least league among the top 5. Get that clear. He's not playing the biggest league in his career. A tougher league. So it will take him time to adjust to the intensity and the quality, and the expectation and demand of Real Madrid. Real Madrid is the most demanding club in the world. Onya Ronaldo has already won a Ballon d'Or Manchester United before coming established. So Barca, he's already in it on him what to do, but he has a long way to go. And the kind of players there's no Benzema there. Odias who will make it easy for him to be comfortable and settled. So I think that the too much trolling, I understand social media, but the truth of the matter is that he's in a different phase of his career. This is the real test for him as a top player. It will take time. This is a bad day in terms of being on duty, bad day. But I'm saying that he will come good, but he also has to change his attitude. He should learn to work without the ball. Look, timing of run. Look, average 5 minutes for offside. That's terrible.
5 seconds trail.
Yes. I mean, you don't do this. At your level, you should be timing runs. You have the pace. Hey, with tremendous weapon. What do I say? So, and in 30 minutes, 6 offside trap, that is disastrous for him. Onfanu says one of those bad days. Get back to business, work on himself, timing his runs, and as a team. But you see, they're also not playing for him.
Apostle,
what do I say? They are not playing for him.
Apostle, not to catch you, but me feel say, I didn't answer flake. I know. I say I found a trial because Barca's highline is your weakness. Sitting here, this
is a risk.
But Barca now signed to me mouse. Catchy boys ringing us outside.
So Lewandowski said it's something that he has insisted and thought. So they do it as a team. So you watch even the difficult for one person became.
GDN who set here anya ba kubi be mama ho akam.
One particular Mbappe offside be Kubasi. So checking how was he checking the run now? He was very aware. No twin who free montem. Charlie, boys not be you.
But you see, Vinicius, look, the chance he had. Yes, yeah. This one. Look, so all he wanted was that let Mbappe come in, no uniform. And for me, I think that it's well rehearsed, masterfully rehearsed, and disciplinarily executed. And kudos to them; they've done very well. Now, quick one to F1, and send BBCC F1, send BBCC. We Autodromo Hermanso Rodriguez Grand Prix or Mexico. Beautiful girls, wonderful girls, city called Mexico. Now, first of all, what is at stake? 57.5 races to go. Battle between Lando Norris and 3-time consecutive champion Max Verstappen. Lap 1, incident 2. Yuki Tsunoda and Alex Albon, a clash here. That clash brought safety car onto the field. Before then, Sergio Perez, or driver Red Bull, started from 18th grid. I had no incident, no by chaos, no says, obey U10, 5 overtaking, 5 penalty, 5-second penalty, mistake. Obi our trick at 10 years. When him say, you don't go far beyond. Now, what it means is that, and you say, track white line, no, and no matter track white line. So, but it's because he's been very poor this season. Yeah. Now, so lap 7, Max safety car free of Max. Lap 7, Max Verstappen was doing very well. Now lap 9, near Max Verstappen, the year Carlos Sainz was first for Bura inside, ever taking lead no, and no one also no lap 9. Now SMBC. Lap 11, Lando Norris and the battle with Max Verstappen here. So Max Verstappen echo pushing off track. Yeah, Max Verstappen 10 seconds penalty. Okasai. 13 la no complicated man. Giampero Liambaz in his race that also that's a nonsense decision. That from Max Verstappen the buffalo. So lap 19, Osanko take your advantage where piano again and undo advantage another 10 seconds. So you have to save 20 seconds penalty. That's a serious one in a race as I say, Lando Norris and Osanka says a silly, that's a response, a silly decision. Now came the moment. The great moment was when lap 23, he was told, sir, the battery, you should manage very well. He said, if you don't take care, Lamparo, I will quit. And it's a frustration, you see, normal. Because he did not expect Lando behind us. So that happened. Now he was furious. At that point, said driver, not any athlete, do some moment, he's frustrated, BBA. And then the moment came. Lando Norris, Carlos Sainz, we're doing him from the pole position to him call. Then lap 63. Charles Leclerc, a year second, Sana mistake Stiano Ekofa was off track. Then Lando Norris went to second position. Carlos Sainz, Lando Norris second, Charles Leclerc third, and then you have Lewis Hamilton fourth, George Russell fifth, Max Verstappen sixth. The dynamics. Sesiano, Omoko race na 57 point between them. Because Lando Norris winning 18 points at the second 18 points, sorry, Carlos Sainz 25 points. Or fastest lap 1.19. Now, because Master Verstappen this sixth, so he had 8 points. When he did all the 8.19 is 11. Now 11 out of the 57 points, now it's 46 points lead. 46 point lead. The next stop is Sao Paulo. We are from beautiful girls to super beautiful girls. Mexico man, mutashe
telenovelas. Yeah.
And now called Brasilia. Oh,
chai.
Alala. Oh, why?
Rosalinda.
Oh, he.
Italia girl no Rosalinda. No, or Shebi.
Rosalinda, they say 2003.
Me who know if I home.
So who way.
So now Max Verstappen.
She told you.
Max Verstappen, I asked she because Sebi said the year started, he was not expecting Sebi Ebedupe. Now Carlos Sainz be happy for him. He's ending on a good note. He's going to Williams because Lewis Hamilton about Ferrari to compete with Charles Leclerc. And then Sergio Perez he will be sacked for non-performance from April last year to now. So Franco Colapinto will replace him next year for Red Bull. So that's the dynamics. And 46 points, the next Sao Paulo, and then there'll be Las Vegas, and then there is Qatar, and then Abu Dhabi. How is it going to pan out? But we know the strategy for Lando Norris was to make Max angry, and he got him. What I bet twice, we'll see how that pans out.
Well, Apostle me that say before see about kwaba in booster ba me channel police ni edro yes Shadrack the okay anu akoyi Shark de bibi say there Shark safa bra biem away a special request.
These lips will kill.
Yeah.
Esmeralda.
Fancy.
Apostle.
Fancy. These lips will kill man.
Esmeralda Lopez.
This lip will kill man. This is something awesome.
And also some bro for pimple maybe.
Wait, 5 minutes can cost you thousands of dollars, but you don't care.
What's it?
5 minutes can cost you thousands of dollars, but you don't care until you finish. Fancy, people can be put out. They would name near my tungrofo.
They make Ghana Hana say baby
economy your button that people have money to spend.
I've also have a real definition of economy. Real definition of economy bottom.
Look, Akomia, if you like, ask Akomia when he has this, what will he do? Akomia him.
Cantina Lopez. So Messi abo no.
Baby, I am Rosalinda.
My name was here the beku eh.
Bibi owiase.
But Mexico girl be on what?
Yeah, Mike that say. Mama Tom ade. Yes, and police near trying to be a tona and no and a babuama chase unipedrano and young what jama pana. Amanya do I would run a better now soon and so a bit januma bear fine our system amano and so a police me a drafe. What the English pharmacy about wholesale and qua na and ewo eye offenso kwan so ha ya akode offenso ekwan so Ghana no bia wate binka abrofu dwo bia wate di bia be so onya no dodwo mutu na so koton bia no police ni adro eho and also ko imbus pharmacy na akwajo de 0246 2084 96 na on penifon enkasa Dwaberua Bank ese yen kan cho say womo da so duo mu dwumadie na 40 years and Dwaberua Bank no womo nso anyanti omo se yen kan cho say edwene bia beso no mu dibia na kwanya eda womo na mom yen kan cho say bray na se so mo ye cash collection mo amo ye hie se bi obi betena opportunity na wagigi scam mo ana se mpo mo amo ye wedding mo amo di dwumadie bi te say asori mobile for there ana chese mo pobi ama cash collection wa yama mo Dwaberua Bank omum anefa the best rural bank of the year 2023 the Chamber of Commerce Awards basono womo energy into cash collection be simple amount asante dwaben omo ho ejoso bonre aboaso ba magazine euro fumeso ane sepeti mpomnom baby abefa bia na branches na edoso 0271 409340 na onim penfone enkase yenko break na ba na yaba beto aso ye nchekra ye ba ye bafie.
To all our believers,
to the Niger Gunners of Global Road,
all you Artetas of Africa, of Accra,
of Maputo,
of Oimbo,
the legends of legends down Lusaka way. We hear you.
Now hear us.
Obrigado.
Talo.
Betway, the official global betting partner of Arsenal.
Gentleman Dental Clinic, you do my dear idea and say, you be CC will sing, now your bow sing her by Amawonum, and so acti, and I say, or sing animal yams were fun to my part. If you fix one no, and I say, you tap for the permanent one, no, and also you see a ultimate aim to give, and no, any friend of PFM bridge, I say PFM crown. I feel you sign a cleaning services about your profession, your friend is killing and polishing. Say, Abia and near my be as she says, a cinema, said you Okasa, it's me my pampa, and I the ebe. Oba Gentleman Dental, ye ni na bi ewo. Gentleman Dental Clinic, ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station Enchenwa. E na wodru enkan so ye wo Nungwa, e na Atomic Down Domekwa Benya roundabout no so. E na wodru Takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ho. Ye ne OGN Bank na wo the same premises. E na Kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan so ha. Anase opposite AY Ahmed. E na wodru Kumasi Abrepo Junction Total Filling Station wa. Traffic light na enihwe G roundabout no. Free Total Filling Station na yabron sign na edi ho. Ye adwuma free eda juada kopem eda memeda. Wetimi afre ya homa no e wo 055 913 9582.
If I shop na me shade o bag.
Bra ade enna so biem.
Na tell me about me share me see you back when why me say.
Bra said the time about measure esia gimi ni me fie for enya dia ba ko pe ebe so ye.
Me dey do this o fa ni nyina.
Bra se me ka se me di time about measure ho adanse a. Riase nyina ebe te me nka. Enti se malaria wadra ni time about measure.
Enya nu go die na nu ato a wontimi ani die no. Wadra ni time about measure. Edwe enye ma oba wa fa afuro. Je wo ma akoda no fo ene akoda woni mfie dumienu ansa na obeto time about measure edwe bi no. Hwe se wako hospital anasa lab am wo hu se wo atridie malaria bi ansa.
Ayo se time ye TIME time about measure. Afi malaria fi be bia da ni ziba ewo mu no. Ebe tua. Ubenya bi ato ewo over the counter medicine sellers. Ene herbal shop to do na mu. FDA agi edwadue nkratoi atom.
Abrosa kakra bi wo hanu meja tom na rewu sebe wo me say abofra keto wanya 2 years akadai ba ku nti African Spider-Man bla me abofra keto yi mo na nipa ho hia dede bi koso no ti kame ho ne ko hwede wo mbia expectation ka African Spider-Man ba be sebo abofra yi ba prekope ne hu African Jack wo ba be sebo abofra na wo secret kura no anything
Imboost herbal mixture. And only me secret.
Na dia na ye.
Na me yetua na ma ho keka e wo fam. Ana police me di one dance say me say menye na me nso nhwe. Na me so he no. A boosting immune system. Ama say me train na mente bre. Me timi di kama. Ama wo keka wo dwom so ekoso.
Me kura so me ta yale ama mai latitude me nya ba ko.
Anye je na koso he.
Hey, Spider-Man, what are you going?
Ho fa me kura chen.
Ubenya Imboost herbal mixture. Our pharmacy and answer herbal shops. Apim for any
nkwala wo ndi fie dumienu enom FDA agidwede ntatwe
everyday Abusiafo, Madam Hisense ni o. De me woman de e check kroi. Every 28 October, I come 8 November. And your Hisense fridge promo. So we heavy. Ghana had ye. Eba no fridge ya. Hisense nko na wa hodo be 35. Hisense ye niam fi ya factory. And about hot direct. Eye papa, e che, e fe. Enchi nyinam kanea. Abuano so eye cool. Hisense nko and auto fridge we ho a. Ye about 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Say a 5-bedroom house. And now small apartment, school, office, restaurant, and a cold store. Hisense for fridge ya titi so say, who am I review? If it's 28 October, I come in 8 November. Bora Hisense showroom bia, na kwa jodie. Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
So wallpapers papa to OP wallpapers and American for amount. So wallpapers at their decorative offices. So fee and sorry. Say ye perhaps a hodo. Baby bia we wallpaper they do juma biano. OP wallpapers Efro. Yama wallpapers ebe macho blind curtains. Eba bedside lamps and so OP MR types or mark shapes. Colors out do nyina. Ubenya biato e wana so ho. Say OP LED backlight e dia above flash screen chia. And so OP ebe so self ring lights out of phone bishim a OP wallpapers and a bema self ring lights OP ewo Kumasi Doom first floor Nana Kwesi Ajman building name Tafo GNTC building first floor and a chronom or barrier on the market and edian so open wholesale and also retail any OP any in South free OP our 0540 353750
Mamisha time HH heba Mr. Bina unumi and ya wat dropa a ya draw a ya draw say a manipeduan kwamwano enya hoden na akwatia yare and train yare and san wakwakoto fire wadro na nomno abribia Kanoga Company Limited. What the time TIME ebe dwasono wonno a na the time HH heba Mr. Edia bedwaso akra wonyanya mfrisia dumienu enum bi wo pemfo ene oba wo makra nufuo enso enum bi time HH heba Mr. Who benya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH heba Mr. Eyadro say FDA agye edwadie nkratoe atum
Whoa. Yemre na fe na yemra meto aso real quick OP wallpapers and woton makacho sa dudu bia be se otobia no okọ ne nchen a won sanso ebeka bi 3D wallpapers ni bi aba efam down efam hosa ye wo ene dia ne blankets enam emache emadem asiesie ene chese nwumam ne offices a wodo ba bia na wo be se wo ye odako bia no tumi ye emeye face and say varieties ene colors ewom bedside lamps obenya TV backlight ne eye OP and self-ring light and ya your friend says center carpets and diffusers where the flowers and the wall clocks nibiaba and I make I will say Wano ana akwakofa best spread ne pi na no enso e de abantisha no mame best spread no o du fedie ne bi e wo mo use ade ma mo king size and mo queen size ni nyina no bomodi ansa ne OP so e be kasa ya bomodi ansa o be frɛ no o dum pz na ne nana kwasi agman build na mu na sabeka OP ana fe me ka say akronom barrier so no onsa enso e be ka no e wa bra ho no enye yira kwa frɛ no 0540 353750 OP and so abejo so time about mechano and so anyana ewo dwa so pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops ni nyina mo no we benya wo time about mecha drone bi anam wei eya dro to malaria fever so honam yomre na wo tin kasa so ho yo basa wontimi nsori enkonwuma so adro no and so aye time about mecha loss of appetite and a general bodily pains ni nyina no and so ebejai time HH herbal mixture and in the capsules and so ewo dwa so eya juma na de tie ne say Say oyo ba wobe say wase ebenyam wase kwa wote nka se bia ebie wobe say mo na ekuma bi kama oya bema so nsansan agu bema ho ensufita bi fru bema mu ba wadro no eye time hh ba mesha and the capsules eye 0244 417669 now on opening no and so and kasana dia kanina and to us and so from yes I'll share like my results from Ghana Premier League bem near baba muni kaba results no so real quick na yemane bobo so fama manfo because how supporters and say massa and you may cost no the omo twekura because watara no em say watara omo mani nyekura hey yo about was it
so what are they? The sense of what they said they love, they trust him. And so they should make sure that.
I was where you. Okay. Okay, well, our results in here.
Selling 8 matches. So there are more matches.
Well, Lagos City's near Lions on so 0-0. I feel Basekoli Stars near Santoroko. Koroko Kwawe Kobo a year 1-1. Young Apostles and Dreams FC Apostles Asher 1. Emma Dreams and to me and Tomumi and Yunano will be in your red card. I was some match and Vision FC Asher me and Sama and as the Nations moment. I beg your pardon. My bad. Nations Asher me and Emma Vision and to me auntie. Becher United and Karela Ball 0-0. Summer Text Asher Bakoma Brekum Chelsea and so anti Afi someone texted no yes I no Hunt of Lions Asher 1 in Swatraman woman to me anti Gold Stars Ekwawe woman share house of Kanabako and if a Diana Stars and a Mediama given an per Mike Ekawasem and so a day actually no yes sir a young quote from Paul Mansodian El Honoma Mama from Paul Mansodian from Paul Mansodiano and so Kakra fina from Paul Manson so Casa and after say wash a hands of folk a kind of bakwa or meant to me auntie. Well, yeah, sir, yes, Sabeka, yes, my coach, your fan self from Paul Manson and so the two Ghana, your day and no, and so the amount except Sanania, your fan self fall out in Inano, and so Ebeba and Ano pay live on the show. So in the team bus, where time and I just go stars from my Cromanam Como, and so Ebaba say, I call the Yenti Kakre. Yeah, what's that? Your fan said, 29, right, half an hour, and I'm so much happy. Say, yeah, back coach for performance only a coward. First half, no, Kaze, the first half. Second half, the same thing. Apart from bonus, you are personally happy about yourself. And that is why me, Becca was there. Each of you must be proud, say. You are wearing what? What? We are currently what? The best club in Ghana. Yeah, and what? Yeah, and I'm not going to last year say you're double aware. Young Lusugo, ever trust you. Lake no, because but we are fighting for the leg until we got for listening and well done. Yes, and no, I said, yes, see what Duma a go stars and so then in seminal a by na chess way or right front is a Quasiadu on Carsabia League no more Jabba mobile fight or right front is the old Budgema apart from Poman so yeah, Juma to have a same call Lions. Kobo draw no abesen ko samates akobo draw ba fie be hye kwhye house na chese coach from Poman so eda so eye adwumadena no enso eye kakre free na so enso edeba na mame eye ghost as players no pitch ne so eno so na chese omu wie mood eye kama omu ne celebrations anenioma eno so ekọ so e wo Legon Stadium no yemfa kakre. Yes, and we we go start say players no more celebrity coach from Portman so te fada na say from Portman so ya juma gidi ya enya juma ketu akra me ba eya prosper na te ogume ho nemom kulun Ghana limited omo na de hunchu capsules na ba eno oye bema na person prostate enya ho dema ba wodro no eya hunchu capsules so jonso wote ya ewo bema ma fo jonso so abemom hihyewa edro no ebeboa Mr. Q eya memedro tatahwe usisim eya ya drivers na moko long journey o low libido slow erection wodro no enso eya Mr. Q oba odie eya araba bazen tablet ebeboa menstrual pains and cramps ebeko infertility irregular menstrual flow ni nyina ebejai ma oba nso no what today ewo mpamnyoma be fine enso amao eya 0244 275429 na chese wonso wajo the Fibo Ventures one of the toothbrushes and abedwa so yawa Afri Fresh about toothpaste ewom Ashford Galaxy Ashford Friendly Executive Ashford Prince and a Princess Ayan Kwadano one toothbrush and no and now chese Afri Fresh about toothpaste no ekita natural herbs ewom what a brush tita a bowl send ho by ma gam no enya ho den support two teeth and afi someone num enso ye hwam enye na se golen judo bi abeso to bia no obenya 0535 452263 afema me prosper na te ogum ataso munya draw against aye baseke ono nso ekasai.
I think it was a good game. We played well. We had some control in certain segments within the game, especially in the first half and in the middle of the park. We had some control, and that gave us the opportunity to show a lot of creativity, especially up front, and create some chances. I think on the whole, in terms of how we played well. I think
yes na chese bono de akwaro komodin bono na enye bad na modin boy e was soro eno ayensama after the game to Dwanamon Prosper ogum on pitch and so emso kan no so asem kakra seno so already ayenti Prosper na te ogum on pitch no.
I think it really affected us, but then I'd already told them that was how it was going to be, so I wouldn't want to play on attributions. I'll just leave it like that. Yeah, I think so. I think
yes, I know your coach your friend say I prosper na to ogum amene opposite number Abdullah Ghazali after so near Santoro konso enya draw Ghazali and so I will post match any.
Fortunately, we're not patient around the goalpost, and that made us not to get the needed results. We made a mistake during the course of the game, and then we conceded a goal. And I know definitely when we are playing a game, it's bound to happen. Sometimes we make mistakes. It's a learning curve. It's a new thing that we are building, like I always say. So we have to take it like that. The results reflected us as the game play. So to me,
yes, I know Holy Stars coach I don't know Baseke na chese urana chese no so yanes one to dwane after the game out of folk a coach Watara or say abotre na munya abotre man bibia be fon sa oda so hia mo monko so fa mo supporters e man ne mom amova mo support e man rather, but after the game supporters ni bia na say fans ni bi enso church o madwen bob madwade ma e house after the game yentie house supporters no
the management. I mean, I always complain about the management. It's not the players who I'm saying that the management there is not good, and there are some people they have to sack them. If you want to sack them, they say no. Some of the supporters, because they will go and take money and put their way. When they are saying the truth, they don't want to. The players doesn't have any problem. The players, I'm telling you, it's not about coach problem. It's not about Hans problem. It's a spiritual problem. I'm telling you. Look at how the boys will play the ball, but the balls will not enter the goal. What is it? Because of something, some of the things they have done. The management have done some of the players. Me, I have the players. Some of them talk to me. The way they treat the players, that is what is happening now. I feel very bad. I'm telling you the fact.
Yes, na chese ono boys ni bi edin komo na nsema boys ni ka che no say a management ono the move players ni craft right from a management fast forward na ba spiritual ɛno ɛyɛ sɛdeɛ has fan no ɛnso ɛde to dwame ba ma badwafoɔ so sɛsie Bristol Consort ɔmo so ɔmo gye certificate of sponsorship ɛde ma mo a moyɛ electricians a mo tu kwa ma no ne on sɛ edu ba bi o yɛ o processing na ya no mo request sɛ bi a wo na wo kɔ no our sponsorship ɛnsɛnsɛm te sɛn healthcare charity and creative art mo yɛ fashion designers o yɛ nia yɛ fan sɛ illustrator o yɛ barber and answer o yɛ hairdresser bɔmɔde ansɛ when a Bristol Consort empanifo no ebe kasa wo mo mpam abochi ko anaso abrochi ko enkachi da na omo so se yenka ncho so be so maniska efri eye Ghana de kojuka rate no e wo fom tie no mo hwimom na cha so mo ma da so emrem omo ye adwuma bantama omo banji entese building no 0246 171377 Qualitac Dental Clinic almost say root canal treatment crown and bridges na basa wo hye wo senom no problem esuabu ana se kaka ba dodom udidia ya na otenka so se efenfem wo se ase no yo brush teeth moja frase e ba aye scan and x-ray na beso twa obeso ye cleaning ana se polish na Qualitac e wo patase main stretch no mukachiri amajiman building na mu a omo eben Vegas aye 0538 250078. Yes, Meza.
Yes, Fancy. Remember Ghana Premier League no so na Mamenko Huni Valley Municipal Assembly wo Bogoso.
Okay.
MS Assistant Director or the Edward Amwa Edward.
Sompa Sports.
Na omo fe show ni Niagro Western Region ho. Na ene ne yire birthday. Me ana ye ne yire a otimi se aha ye mrantie asisu to bi aware. Na wadrum pempen so bi na okasa wo hye me yire birthday a otimi say yes. Emudo. Aha. And yes. It me show me oh yes, nearly the Madam Philomena Kweku. Or Chradie war at Chimakwa, senior secondary technical school. My French teacher. Madam Kweku. Aye, or a French teacher. I quite because na me French de be Ushia Beboao. It's Madam Kweku. Ukunu Mr. Edward. Amwa Edward or Municipal, Huni Valley Municipal.
Celebration.
Happy birthday, Madam Kweku. Happy birthday. Bon anniversaire.
Debbie, joyeux anniversaire. Happy birthday.
Bye.
Joyeux anniversaire.
I said we so celebrity. Me can celebration also say dear. And you happy birthday. And I'm a man celebrations. And yes, I'm a guy. Celebration. And you know, Pole. I say. Apostle. No, I need to say happy birthday. Celebration French in can say.
Let me say this was another good weekend.
Madonna
2015 men na me fa tax makizito mofro omuntimi niano me am say come here Obama to so am mama to oka ele kizito America da on ben no America is it why bra penny scabaro
Fancy interesting results during this weekend with the Ghana Premier League, but I think say Ohe Kumasi Asante Kotoko ne Baseko Holy Stars results near Bebaso. But the issue about the pitch.
Say
Shadrach.
Phone and I say baby deep green no.
Oma patch.
And 7 no.
Oma pamasu zone.
Igana ready.
He?
Na ehona why kra.
Awai.
Ana ma kutwa obi dia betare ho.
Ana ma kutwa bia betare ho.
Ana no ne green a chewe.
Enu ne green kra chewe obu yusu no. Iti we better kwa na abo pass ha.
No one acquire inspection ho.
Club license. And no club license for la betare.
Enti one of us. Ebizo kweno munyanye we yo.
Where is it now?
Titi
auditors. Oba no so disika na bia monti. Wa chocho yon hwe zugra.
Wow.
But they were you many day.
You see?
No. We ain't with this one.
Even
the lines, the markings. I mean, this it's not right. It's not right.
It's not right. This is really poor.
It's not right.
Eti ye born me born me born apostle ye ntimi born to say teams ye born say ye Ethiopia for no bomb league na. Say be Accra and Kumasi na teams ni nyina ball ye ntimi born sa.
Is that the decision we have to take?
It's a decision we have to take looking at the distance and quality of facilities we have.
And mu nyina ma be pe be atena da na bia efe aboa hotel ni ade kakra.
Is it because the RFA chairman the club?
Oh, enye baby ba ko.
Oh no. I said time Carla.
I was at a TV game and a bonus snake.
This terrible. This terrible. This should not be passed anywhere for a league, man. It's terrible. And you're good for the quality of our league. And you, this way Division 1 crash should not pass.
Ghana Premier League.
Is it because the basically original RFA chairman Indiana?
And fancy.
But club license need be about Akumia. You should be dismissed from there.
Of course, I agree.
When a question inspection, I quite know my area and answer no money.
Maybe or this kind of maybe uncle to them.
And now I'm going to much pictures and send them out. Of what the course or say or BBI okay.
This is really poor.
Actually.
You see, and Unma dear Ghana Gas and acquire this good edifice the man. Nim guasi.
Anya nyina se ni.
Anyina se. Nim guasi.
Na no ye.
Dadia no crash are na chi.
We say kusie dadia, kusie.
We twa
wa tetanus kran fa no ho. Etwa wa tetanus. Yem what tetanus pania kran na yemi kran. We twa wa be de kran hu. No, this is poor. I don't know TV no so no. Wo dey say wo hwe ya bra Facebook kran na bebe.
This is bizarre.
No, this is poor
and ridiculous.
Ghana Premier League.
It's a disgrace.
Ghana, this is not Division 1.
The mucha share no kranka mo fa bi huhu na.
And wait, players in health near they put it at stake. No, we think this is a joke.
Me very sure say baby omo pache here no. Anya ho be wo soro kakra che dem no ma we na
her level no crowd when you share. Who say mu crowd
smooth.
And there were times crampo na koroko had to balloon. No so mo pija ball him from such angles. Because ogro one on 9 crowd bet me sleep. And na dear crampo na chere say the omo twa na omo de be fixing the same quality or brand. To say the omo dey use originally in the pitch no. Already the pitch we had issues with it with the color and in your mom to see. Also na start times for complaining pa. Say omu twa kran, wo kran hunu color ni ti hunu color ne nan. Because omu twa camera ne kran pa na omu bre. Feel time na carry la o nyina.
Cattle omo grazida. Me who be accuse is the same thing. There be a cattle every I'm telling you.
Every grass.
Yeah. That way it just epitomizes it. And it's shameful.
You see, we say results. We are not saying this is the business. We are looking at the pitch. Wow. Where's the baby?
And once as one make answer one on page them. Also enye to say bia enye flat and say bia straight. E ho it so ko na auto na na e twi ho a.
Players no help for me that's even a critical aspect. Players don't help and even support the safety in the area but pitch no there's players no injury situations.
Sports.
Wow. Or prices here, and I don't know. But why should we leave? Okay, Bob match into the
other side, near patchy you so 100 to 2.
They say they were to the other the far end.
Yam patchy.
And way and well and answer. Why is I don't want to do well.
I also her pack and so baby on my patchy ho. Black.
That's the one na range ho.
As a one day, I win a chair, you say, you know. Why do we do this to ourselves?
Well, this is the state of Ghana football.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
In all these questions, I was here beside. What was the plan for maintenance after so movie? Ghana Gas for nene or more a year the show Monsano. Nankita who did it because what I know is say, well, my years are every 2 years. And I'm a boy.
Yes.
So it means the entire surface needs to be replaced. We need to say they make a what yes. So what was the maintenance plan?
Yeah, say, Mike, I know where you're coming from, but you see, my argument is that whether they maintained or not, I don't care. My interest is that why should a club license pass this for a Premier League game?
You know, inner perimeter was on my a more raisy way kakra or the way fencing I own. Painting a one cry. Sarah co previous image now. Painting on was a fade. Yeah, was a very. I'm not painting it green, light green be. But I was a very. So clearly, I don't think it's in top shape. Kame person kame amedi meni ba ko hwe.
Nti say, me fan say Obiye stadium ati say ma wia.
This is not.
Obiye stadium ati say ma wia. O say expect say maintenance on some fan sika me ma wana.
So what was the plan, the arrangement?
They had hopes that Karela will be around and Karela will stay for a long period of time. And ownership is changing hands. What am I say? And we had the past ownership and now Karela now they had a bright future until Senator Nyamen Fancy in the currency of our baby. So the new regime they buy, they felt said they were promised. Let me not use the word promise. That's how I watch. There were discussions that were assured. Say Omema Karela Kaho. No, my bomb. But with time, no, now say Nyoma is was a movie club from there. Eddie Omoko, the northern part of Ghana, which means Nipana or talk club no fuse. He said the club needs to be closer to him, and I was said, "Baby, be also be comfortable." But all clubs been a what and you say as at that time because Baseke Holy Stars are moving. You say, what did they mention?
They didn't play here.
I'm not typical and you say club. What I said, they are not a typical and you say Ankasa club. They said they are not Karela. All the roots need to here. Said they are not Karela. You true and true. And you say even before I ever when you cried, there was Camp Park. I don't know one way. So if they are coming there, no, who expect to say renovation and community Ankasa Division 1 for a dear no maka mutra bom as a council and as a municipal to help improve some of these things because you don't know when from this. From
commissioned.
It was commissioned. So from this to that.
But it's Ghana. Why are you surprised? No. Not you. What is the state of Aliu Mama, irrespective of the window dressing we've seen? The state of Accra Sports Stadium. Me Chobibi, the state of Esipon Sports Stadium. The state of Kaneshi Sports Stadium. The so-called New Legon Stadium. What's the state of it?
Really
Make
poor.
sure the maintenance culture.
Really poor.
Yeah.
Really
so
poor.
And but then you know see why would call club licensing for why would not call because I ask question I'm still asking the same question. Because yes, because Sani Pana some dismissal from the Ghana Football Association. Club licensing. How can you pass this for the game?
Yes, and I think Marshall Sante Kodoko should be very careful about their last 25 minutes of every game. Even at Obuase, when Kodoko Bobo na after 75 minutes, team need to be mobile
midweek
and opponents start creating a lot of chances against them. It has been happening and happening and happening and happening and happening. And the conditioning, I want someone to be looking at that. And sometimes the substitutions that's being done at the moment of the game is also poor. What am I saying? When you are leading, there are some changes beyond many can say, oh yeah. And I think where Kotoko are unbeaten in the 7 games in Ghana Premier League, it is good. Results in a away game, walk of draw. But these are clubs Kotoko needs to be scoring, especially away. No disrespect to Baseke Holy Stars. They deserve wherever they are. Only a team of Masha House of Work. And they have a good coach.
So why can't you beat them?
Media, that is it.
Mediama beat them there.
So Mediama means business. Mediama wants to win the league. So if you want to win the league, these are teams you need to be beaten away. When we want some show more away, what the draw no ye nim se Kodoko, baby a grounds na dem Kodoko pa no. Last season say Tamale say ne mo dem pa. Obehe Kodoko to Brekum. What I say? This time I go draw him fa. Brekum. Kodoko no time na Karela mo anyina se no koso na no so break akra. Be no ko break is agents ne be a season ago or 2. Go Stars ba for Kodoko share omo. One ground so Kodoko koso sa bre pa yesu atreman. Isu atremaba league ni na Kodoko struggle to win against Isu atremaba away. Omo I danger mo. So your venues be one more corner konya results and the who say be bit say Brekum Chelsea dey start league ya Kodoko akofa 1 point. Good. There's an improvement. What's not fear Accra Lions? Good, because last season Accra Lions were share Omeboa. But the moment you are going to places like Enyinase, which grounds and so you are going to play against Baseke Holy Stars, you've already scored even the first goal. And Kodoko even created another ton of chances. By 75th minute, 1 corner, then it overturns. Not Chinese now, and the huge problems they brought more. These are some of the games that could cause you now. Baby, any Gold Stars league na fini about 8 matches. I mean, no rush to say second continue and obey imagine.
Sompa Sports.
But if you want to do well, I think this is the moment to also gather our points go. And Gold Stars is doing so well with that. Results have been poor man so akwakunya. Akwa Heart of Lions akwa draw. Akwa Sama Boy akwa draw. Wabesha House of Folk on crime. Delivering for these results. And this is a team where Apia Makati Kwan Stephen Owusu na hini mo bi. Stephen Owusu na hini. Emi say winning players na me ball mu mienu ni din ya. Omo mienu ni ball na omo ball Ghana Premier League ni.
But Momo
omo kra no mo bi o.
Frimpong so ye adwuma ho.
Enra, so you saw this young chap called Michael Nkwa. Or provide assist Emma Atakusi for the goal. Now watch games against Samatex, Adriana Stars. He comes from the bench and create serious panic in the defense. Pace, quickery, intelligence, good movement. And so he's like a secret weapon. And and he was the reason why they had a goal and scored. Now, I'm going to add to Nyoka in this contest of matches so far. Also, can say Gold Stars score. Your first round matches and second round matches be any venue be your core. Who pick a point at one. Second round, Heart of Lions will struggle. So second round, a home no go area for you to go and pick a point. So I call Nations second round a place I won't go pick a point. Wako Samra Boy won't pick a point or Beshel Wako. There's going to Accra to beat Azofok. Now, apart from Breku Chess, so me sure almost so far performance on Chess League no, almost bang Niger. League is still young, but you can't see us. So you look at Asante Kotoko, and then you also look at Mediama. Now Gold Stars Beko Takwa. Gold Stars Beba Kumasi first. So if you check second round, you flip here. She wow no we are likely so bad never content or host to home. So near some 20 years. Look.
Obo Mediama ni
Obebo distance ni na oni fie.
Obebo has Kotoko Mediama ofie.
Anya so obebo G points ni be free bi mo.
And so former pick it 12 points at home.
And ebedru na players na obo mu din mu nyina so aba.
Omo nyina so aba.
So
by analysis na post why you see
where they are now, say almost twice pick they are playing dreams, so they'll be dreams at home. So Kotoko Bebo Ligo now Kotoko per the away performance Oma Daddy Gold Stars akosha as well except Kotoko Legon Cities. Ewo outstanding match Beba so when almost
nyadie. It is so over draw. It is more like a loose.
Ewo Boase.
No.
Legon. Yeah. When I Kwada you got an outstanding match. Kwada.
Okay.
Now because Ceciano Gold Stars were 18 points. You need to win to get that point.
18 points too. Next Munyama
Boso. Because
Mediama so outstanding.
Mediama so outstanding.
Whoa, Nana Polo Hameba Polo Cecilia before. Buffalo Polo and Tadiano Ebi Woho. Mum place mu order before 10 o'clock and by the close of that said day Taribia place order piano on Sabeka Watadi, a African print and on the pump polo shirts, round neck, V-necks, NHS, a zero penny bia, a mad deum, a mema dear so a caho, was share at the co program Bia Damusrum Quano, a Buffalo Polo and Sano and no Buffalo Classics, no ya cow sell a ball tops, and in the down a fay Ubenya Kaftan and so 3 pieces, and a zero pair a yell design piano no so bany kama, and so I'm a Buffalo Polo yet. Henema Kokoben of Santaso Boss Equine so a 0249 600789. Some punch and a baba so we 2024 edition. The canning and say, young quiet to me said that Biamo Brama Sompa. Yeah, no man and Jumadi and come and say, yeah, my memo Ekuna Fone, Chess and Quadano, Almonso Munibi at the Bronya in Tia Debia Kawakuma, so the better or young Kudasani Biana Fabra, say Yanta Dianim Pabuano Menuanum, I said more macro nomne, Chess a tomato paste, a fro sunny Edabadiaka bia. What the bar, ye beje ni adawas, Sompa Sunyane, our night market, and Kranzan so Sompa, and a GCB, the same building mo, and I make us a Kumasi answer your bank. I a Nurum Hotel. Just all Baswam Hanswa Benyaye. Our Momo number in the second or Kumasi Biadian Suben Sikamuma. Our Momodian Sober Sandy, your fan numbers, and they say, Yadabaqua County 2, TNA. I 0598 559802 0241 272990. Edino Amba Terra One Media Ebeba Blessed Foster Shannon Emame Nana na bibia find here.
Chama nyame adome ho de setwere konkron.
Yentiwe.
Chama me da se ni akwanya ode amame. Fabulous the best, fabulous the greatest, fabulous see more dey e more damper. Chama ena no pay mame na kotoko supporters a omu di team na chi ekọ anyinase nyina mame mo mabaso. Titiri kotoko supporters a omu wo takwa ye kase be organize basis akọ by chama ewi ase ye hwe price no ukọ no ba ne ade ne na emwa enti ye cancel by takwafo at the basis by in fact na hold the year na hold the papa na enu match na ye board draw no mesre Ghana football referees no eye too much hwe se player ball na ye petre ewo ye friend saying corner line so baby a flag ni si pe ho na linesman ni gina line 1 no ena kotoko player na e ball no e de ball linesman no referee si pay corner ball football e rules and regulation ye de ball se ball e ball referee ana ball linesman na e dead ball e was a referee no e dead ball no na referee age corner eno na ma bufuo ni ade a omutu corner na ye players no concentration ba from the take no ti mesre na ogum so ye sere no ne match management ye sere no on hwe maye because no match we ko manage match ni ya nke fa ye 3 points mesre ogum ye sere na the match management no boy ya draw ya nya first goal aka 10 minutes penny upon I wasn't ko hwe no manage game ni ye na kwa one ra me daka be 10 times be duru kumase na abo be 2 ena no pe me sati enti yesre kotoko supporters hwinsi number Wednesday ya bar standing match asibe de obi a hye ni bi yeso e be kwa akohye no na de abeda soro menu a Shadrack mesrewa for picture to so mami ena ye Mrs. ya Frimpong gifty a birthday my wife no.
Oh nice.
Ena ye my wife birthday. Ena ye my wife birthday nti.
Nana pole no. Nyeni bucket wa.
Na me ma my wife nkwantintin. No ma no yokodro honhom. Na kotoko adwuma me ye na edin etodo aduru ba bia me course na ho de kwan wa me se meko no ahwe na me ko nti na me nto me wife nkwanam na o ma na kuma pam fanta ma chi sa ya gifty happy birthday to you. That's the boss.
Banka ba kuna so I love you no ama.
I love you so much.
J'aime
beaucoup.
Whoa. About say.
And so why babe do bear the same things.
I know Drew America chemo.
No problem.
Well, you have a fat cross no Boris B shaking a ho and abenya kokon am judo bi abeso to bia ya bi bia wo nti e halal obi ye muslimini na to aduane no be tobi edia enkonko fa asem bia me sanse ye nuanom kramofo na ye bi bia wo so mo ye bia wo nti enye na e wo dwa so ope full chicken rings ye gizzard and asem pa kokon no part bia wo pe bia no Boris B chicken delivery over so mo ye ma kra no be door to door ama on sa kan wa kokon mo to nuane no mo maka ni nyina 0544444453 Udru Bantama High Street Omane Presby sorry dia nim hwe aswanse market na poku trade na hokwa obenya bi ato yemfa e course nay 0551931931 0548931931 hello caller Oma pomete hag hello caller
Pazi.
Yes, open it you.
About you, Solomon.
I can't say one someday. From Bon attack to say watch on my
Oh, solo Oma Pamo Tenhago.
Manchester Bono.
Ah.
Oma Pamono.
Solo you.
Oma Manchester Bono Bredo. Aye. Mamma Mama Batona, Junior Foley, Nere, Yaman happy birthday, Yabuki, Nabuko is done, Papa, said many Apollo Cairo. And your man, on Betty at your mount, Tap on to the Kobe beer, no, and you know, birthday, no, to what Matia. I hear a Mr. Mobana, and Yankate. Now, said you mean Apollo Can, you better. You were open, and not so much you took to go win. Now, Panama, Kate, much do a took to go for you, so you make it now. What about the creative melody? I cut 10 minutes to put them. What's the money to give out for the point? Imagine they're not going to talk at the point now. And can come to a day in the beginning point. Okay, Sunday matinee, near King one. And the two are open. So you can get 30 matches in a door win any part of walk draw.
Whoa, solo, yeah, say news, and I'm the man breaking just say Eric Ten Hag has been sacked as Man United manager. Your man informing and say Ruud van Nistelrooy and a Beshachiri as interim coach. Hello, Kola.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Oh, you. Oh, Anna Neka fry it you.
I'm going to say, Mamma, another Hag, dear, and our corner of our on the way, Dadana, and you didn't go away. Eddie, am I you, dear, Brenda Mokotano bread. Nandra outside the Gunners, your boy, 2-2. Now, I think the mechanic and I agree with you also because go to work with Chache. That is no ye. I had been in the many quarter of this half and a them. You can not say anything about them. Who has been stuck with the game? Games they have in a year. Just only is in Tanko left backward. No, what I can tell you, no, ye, where the ma. And to be honest, I thought I know I'm going to quack. Now, but also a team near Emma because I will draw. And I'm not going to smoke more baby. They are working with Marathon and can't do quad. Okay. Again, they're going to see you whenever I get 3 points.
Mate, yeah, say hello, Kola.
Hello, thank you.
Yes, open here to you. Okay. Hello, caller. Mommy, and mom, hello, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. We didn't be able free.
Hello, but doesn't bad.
I open your tongue, Kawada Romayetio.
Hello, good morning.
Wow, open your first work as a free. Yes, sir, good morning. Aha, yentio.
That's about body.
Adom, yetio.
William Robert. I'm a Gazafi, cooking brother. I put at the 2 gates on the bed. Fancy. Many of you.
Are they?
Oh, this weekend. I know you are Mamma. Yes. How do you lose here? How you lose here? You know, that's why. How to focus on lose here? Why? Why?
And then, what's me da?
Over to Vienna. And the way Yamina Adam. Then a man you are in. How to focus on Yamina Adam. I'm going to come question. The first one I never was a hard. How to focus players, no. I'm going to do bad job of TikTok live. TikTok live. Now how to focus players, no. I'm here. It's only a player. No football. No TikTok live. Oh, it's the players like to do maybe a point. How to focus in quality there. Our players like us, no. I'm going to papa. I'm going to focus on
Mate, yeah, say hello, caller.
Hello,
yes, opening it's you.
Good morning, gentlemen. From the Chimay.
Mate, it's you.
Really, I can see outside the you have to be some matter for me, Manamay.
Mate, yes, you're asking Uncle Bosun Show. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Original, it's you.
First, Masoba Tomo, and it's just for them between them. I found it, and more than you know, because something has to fall. No, I don't know, anywhere. But the fact that car far, I'm after also experience as you because there. And I understand, I mean, fancy, maybe I can't set up in progress. Don't put down our children at the city. That's all we are for. I see no understand, I mean. If you look at the continuing Kwakushia, I see again. Anything to get out of Kushia, you can put an army can be put them down to my son and God. After taking my son in the name, then if one I say, yeah. America has been playing a Parker, to be rational. When you are suffering, I think and the American can go to Park and so on. I'm not sure before. I can't visit a woman here. Yes, I have to be because I can't go now and tell you where you are. Tell any company here. What do you want to company? If I have to send for her, only I will do it. Of course, I find the back of a carpenter and into it.
Whoa, Openi, hello, caller.
Hello.
Openi, it's you.
29 to one yard and was over my church.
I'm a man, no man, when you the apostle. Obi papa wo yere wo mai ya adwuma se mapam no.
Oma nya de kwa na go so ma church ya show mu to an so ma pam ku to ma pam ku.
Sorry dem. Senti onya de so pam no.
Yeah. My info anya de kra mo nye nuano mo hu ye mo bompo. Ah. We ever say I prepare near ibi om de boboro.
Supporters now more who grace.
Now was wo mo nya no mo ye.
Supporters now more who the omo mu ni yiri ni